place. So we shut down this entire place. Power distribution is completely shut down here. At least on the secondary power. We can't really shut down the... Maybe we should run this way. Stop. Okay. HK. Put on a fucking shield. Practically naked.
I'm here.
Put on a shield. I don't know why you guys keep taking off your shields. Para HK. Heal yourself. Hard save. Just in case something weird happens. And go kill that sock brother. They do really not give a fuck about those fucking forces.
A challenge.
There we go.
I shall honor them with battle.
Again, you're practically naked. Put on your shield. Shield generator. Fuck is that? Immunity versus fire, electrical, and iron. Sure, put that on. You are not a shit. Put on this. Heal yourself. Command console. What's up this? Droid control is still restricted. Power distribution. Turret defense. Shut down. No, it's still weird.
Mechana krevemopa. Tamasuna ramga ma chochane. Anta scream sochi. Norcha here metrok windido.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I Feel like spinning blade. Cool. I'll be sure to give that to all of my many companions, you know. All these people who can obviously use melee weaponry. Yay! Look at all these people that can use melee weaponry. Okay, enough joking around. Are we just killing every single fucking I like, by the way, how Aten and Mira was like, I'm going, no, I'm going, I'm going, no, I'm going. That's like Handmaiden and HK here. Oh, that is, oh, now would have been a good time for that explosion. But I'm a badass, so fuck that. Oh, I am overly in the light side. I didn't even really occur to me. Well, more persuade. Actually, you know the thing about it. Yeah, more persuade. Gotta talk my way out of everything and that I can. Master Valor. Sorry. Not even on this list. Master Valor it is. No, wait, you know what? Light speed. Oh, burst of okay, cool. Do that. Here we go. And what are we up to? Where? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck? Everyone except the one that was actually using it. That was a cool image though. Like, he stands his ground, the guys behind him flies back. It made him look like a badass too. Big shame that he was not actually any good.
Yes?
Put on a shield, girl. Are you wearing a shield? You're not wearing a shield. See, my hand goes upwards. Now you're down. Where is HK? He's just hanging out. Just what are the meatbags doing? Are they just okay? They're having fun. What? Where? I'm not even controlling him at the moment. He's just kind of running places. Okay. Hi, HK. Cool. You run fast. No,
yes?
you run fast. Let's. Cool. Actually. Night Valor? Let's get out of this shitty place. And off we go. Goodbye, Kotor. I wonder if he died. He probably died. He probably didn't die.
I can't believe we just blew up Godot's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Godo off your back, until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
What is he doing?
What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
How did you get on my ship?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean.
Tell me more about this droid.
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
You're going to order me around? I accept your gift. Go to. Go join your party. Special powers over droids cannot set off minds. Thanks for the droid, Goto. Let's get to Nar Shaddaa. Well, I mean, sure.
So, you have returned from exile.
We just
Savar thought you might, if only
got
to wander
the elusive
your
man to give us a
battlegrounds.
droid.
But I did not think you
Cool.
would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Why did Kaval think I would return from exile?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
I have questions I want answered.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Where are all the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life, or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information, without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
I encountered Rook upon Dantooine.
Rook still lives? I had not felt his presence for some time.
I had other questions.
What I can tell you, I will.
Why are you, I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer. Nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid.
This guy's
It is
a
a difficult thing
badass.
to
I
live
really
one's
like him,
life with the
actually.
Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
So maybe he should get over his loss of hair and just remove the rest already. I'm sorry, I've never been able to take it seriously to still have that little bit of hair left. Like, okay, you're balding. Please remove the rest already. I'm sorry. It just makes you look weird. I'm sorry. Okay. I had other
Very
questions.
well.
Why are you on Nashta?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the smuggler's moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
I had other questions.
Very well.
At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me.
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets.
I
But
agree.
I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
What if all the people you made the promise to are dead? Well, okay,
well.
Rook lived. We definitely know Rook lives and that angry lady on Telos. Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Rook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
I have developed a bond with another, one that is lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
That is all I wish to know. What happens now?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So you blame them?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings.
Perhaps they
It is
had.
easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
I urge you to reconsider. For all the failings of the Jedi, there have been so many failings of the Jedi, there have been so many successes.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Is there anything you can teach me?
But we have spoken enough, I think, and words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This Yen form should prove appropriate. Its best use is when you are outnumbered, which I fear suits our predicament perfectly. You will find it easier to deflect blaster fire with this form, and it shall also guard you against critical strikes by your opponents.
Cool! Thanks, that's
Perhaps
actually
exile
super useful.
has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Yay! Okay, so he was actually really cool because he was like Jolie in a way, right? He didn't really give in to all the bullshit, and he didn't try to explain himself, which is like,
Aida, I didn't think I'd
yeah,
ever
we were
find you.
idiots.
I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after, being shuttled from system to system barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh, we can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for.
I'm just glad I was able to help. May the Force be with you both.
It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
Holding on to hope is what gives you strength.
I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
Yeah! Wait, what did I get? Light something? L. CD life support pack. What did I get? I didn't really catch on to what I got from that. I guess I got light side points. Okay. Cool. What is this little bag? A little backpack. Why is my team empty? Let's level him up. Droid upgrade class 2, yeah, that's fun. Nice. Security and computer use. And repair and awareness. Attributes, let's see. Dexterity doesn't see, this seems to be what he has the most of. Get repair. Repair. Computer use. Feats. Yeah, I'm not surprised really. Let's see. Dual strike. Blaster integration. Okay. Weapon focus blaster pistol. Level up, droid trick. Okay. Just keep leveling whatever he already has. I think is like the best course of action, honestly, because like well, these seems to be what he really likes. So let's see. Prove 2 weapon fighting. I think he's a person that has 2 lasers. I don't think I'm really dooming myself by doing it this way. Feats. Master 2 weapon fighting. Damn. Attributes. Maybe get him some more intelligence now. There we go. There we go. I know we're all the time. Just gonna finish leveling him, and then gonna end the episode. He seems to be, by the way, his alignment seems to be dark side, but when you look at him, we'll wait till the bar comes back on, of course. Prove caution. Gearhead probably be a good idea, since he is. See, he's kind of neutral though. Like, even though he's mostly in dark side, he's not like HK that's like a lot further down. But HK is like, like naively so. See, he's completely evil, but he doesn't have plans for what he's going to do with that power. He's just gonna kind of hang out and be an asshole. So you have a rifle. Interesting. Let's get you some stuff here. Okay, let's talk to him. No, we'll do that next time. Thank you for watching this episode of Ankford Plays. If you enjoyed it, I'll be joining you some more shenanigans. Until then, bye!